Ever wondered if someone you know might have narcissistic traits? In this video, we'll dive into the world of narcissism, exploring those subtle red flags that, according to Dr. Craig Malkin, a clinical psychologist and lecturer, might indicate someone is displaying narcissistic tendencies. 1. Insecure attachment. Insecure attachment means someone didn't receive a secure and trusting connection with their caregivers growing up. It could be due to inconsistent love and support, or not feeling emotionally safe. The relationship between insecure attachment and narcissistic traits is that the early experiences of not feeling secure and loved might influence someone's behavior later on. They might develop these narcissistic traits to protect themselves or cope with those past feelings of insecurity. Instead of depending on their loved ones for emotional support, one of their defense mechanisms against insecurity is an addiction to feeling special. 2. They talk about themselves a lot. Some people just can't stop talking about themselves, like everything revolves around them, and they always find a way to bring the conversation back to their achievements, experiences, or problems. You could tell them about your booming business or promotion at work, and they'll find a way to make it all about their high-paying salary job. They just can't resist making themselves the center of attention. That could be an early warning sign of narcissistic traits. 3. Story twisting. One of the early warning signs that someone might have narcissistic traits is story twisting. It means they habitually distort or manipulate stories and events to make themselves look better or put others down. You know, like when they exaggerate their achievements, downplay their mistakes, or even ultimately make up things to make themselves seem like superheroes. They might twist the truth to avoid taking responsibility for their actions, or make others feel inferior. 4. Need for excessive admiration. The need for excessive admiration is one of the early warning signs of narcissistic traits. You might have heard of narcissism before. It's when someone is obsessed with themselves, thinks they're better than everyone else, and lacks empathy for others. When someone has these narcissistic traits, they can become pretty self-absorbed, always seeking attention and validation from others. It's like they need a constant stream of compliments to feel good about themselves. 5. Stealth control. Stealth control is like pulling the strings from the shadows, trying to control situations without being obvious. They might use subtle tactics to get you to do what they want, like guilt-tripping or making you feel like you owe them something. And the tricky part is that it can be challenging to spot right away. You might start feeling confused, like, wait, why am I doing things this way? Is it my idea, or did they make me think it was? Narcissists often have this need to be in control. They manipulate situations to make themselves look good or get what they want. 6. Arrogant and argumentative. Some people can be too full of themselves and always love arguing about everything. That's what we mean by arrogant and argumentative. When someone shows these traits all the time, it could be an early sign that they might have some narcissistic tendencies. They're always super argumentative and can't stand anyone challenging their ideas or authority. It's like they can't accept that other people might have valid points of view, and they just want to dominate every conversation. Having a bit of self-confidence and standing up for yourself is okay. Still, when it goes to extremes and becomes a pattern of behavior, it becomes a concern. 7. Exploitative. You can say that someone is exploitative when they take advantage of others for personal gain. They don't care about other people's feelings or needs. It's all about what they can get from a situation, even if it means using or manipulating someone else. When you see someone showing this behavior, it's like a little red flag waving, telling you, hey, this person might have some narcissistic traits going on. It's not a good sign and can lead to toxic and unhealthy relationships. 8. Strong sense of entitlement. When someone has a strong sense of entitlement, it's like a little red flag that might indicate they have some narcissistic traits. They believe they deserve special treatment more than others. They don't care much about other people's feelings or needs. Of course, we all feel entitled sometimes, like when we've achieved something remarkable or worked hard for it. But in these cases, it's more about being proud of ourselves. With narcissistic entitlement, it goes way beyond that. It becomes a persistent attitude of, I'm better than others, so I should get special treatment all the time. 9. Empathy impairments. People with empathy impairments find it difficult to connect with other people's emotions or understand where they're coming from. They might not show much concern for others' feelings and might not be very good at being there for friends or family when they need support. They're so focused on themselves and their needs that they have a tough time being sensitive to what others are experiencing. And this lack of empathy can significantly impact their relationships and how they interact with the world around them. 10. Overly sensitive to criticism. Being overly sensitive to criticism means someone can't take any negative feedback. People with this attitude might get defensive or upset and sometimes even lash out at the person giving the feedback. This sensitivity to criticism stems from their need for constant validation and their fear of being seen as anything less than perfect. So, instead of reflecting on their actions and trying to improve, they tend to protect their ego and deny any flaws. Don't get me wrong, being slightly sensitive to criticism is inevitable. We all have feelings and don't like it if someone tells us straightforwardly that we messed up. But it could be a sign of narcissistic traits when it becomes excessive, like a hair-trigger reaction to criticism, even constructive ones. Narcissists can be dangerously captivating individuals, concealing a web of manipulation and self-centeredness beneath their charming facade. Their relentless pursuit of admiration and power, and a lack of empathy for others, make them prone to exploiting and harming those around them. Their grandiose sense of self-importance and an insatiable need for attention can lead them to disregard the feelings and well-being of others, leaving a trail of emotional devastation in their wake. Furthermore, their ability to wear different masks, adeptly playing on the emotions and vulnerabilities of their victims, makes them exceptionally skilled at manipulating situations to their advantage. This toxic combination of traits renders narcissists a perilous force capable of causing immense emotional and psychological harm to those unfortunate enough to become entangled in their web of deceit. Recognizing their danger is crucial to safeguarding oneself and maintaining healthy relationships built on trust, empathy, and genuine care. Spotting those early warning signs of narcissistic traits is crucial in understanding the people we interact with. Remember, narcissism isn't just about vanity and self-obsession. It's more than that. A psychological pattern can impact relationships, work dynamics, and overall well-being. Spotting these early signs empowers us to make healthier choices in our relationships and protect our emotional well-being. Thanks for watching. Did you enjoy this video? If so, you should watch another intriguing video over here. Like this video and subscribe to this channel.